H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday. And I hope everybody is doing okay in Houston. And I know some people still don't have their lights on. Some people do. Shout out to the guys that's on here, Eric Boone and Jeremy Davis. It's just us two on here today. We're gonna give people a chance. I'm not on. I'm not in Houston. I happen to be on the West Coast, so I'm safe, and my family's Houston is safe. So, Big Coach still ain't got no power. Oh, Big Coach, man, I hate that. And I know people gonna come in and I just want to hear from people I didn't hear from yesterday. Share the show, thumbs up, thank you. Thumbs up, Jeremy Davis, Eric Boone, give me a thumbs up right quick. I know Big Coach is the one that had the thumbs up. I need everybody to thumbs up. And I just don't know where I want to start today. Don't know where I want to start today. Got so much stuff that we can talk about. Dedrick Carr, thank you, Doc. Hold on, I didn't hear from you yesterday, baby. When I'm hearing from people that I ain't hear from yesterday, I got to give. I got to clap. I got to give them a clap. It's just so much, man. Let me see. The stuff that I'm gonna share with y'all today. I don't care who's here or not. Trey Phillips is in the building. Hold on. Y'all watch this. I didn't hear from him yesterday. Jeremy Davis, tomorrow is our holiday. Oh, Jeremy, your birthday on the same day mine? Oh, Jeremy, you're a bad man. My birthday tomorrow, man, but I don't want Daryl Barnes. Hold up, I didn't see Daryl Barnes' name yesterday. I'm glad to hear from him. He said, I'm in Dallas, been here since before the storm with my wife at the AKA. Okay. Still no power at home. Okay. Wow. The AKA had their bole in Dallas. Good for the bole. Y'all still there? How long the thing last? Wow. So shout out to the AKA bole in Dallas. I saw, you know what? Somebody told me I saw some people had their bags packed. Somebody got they doing too much. Let me see who else. I'm just trying to see who else. Did anybody have some unusual happen in the storm? Dedrick, did you have anything unusual? Big Coach, I know you ain't got no lights, but when did it start, Barnes? So it's gonna be till Thursday. Okay, good. Jay Jackson, man, I didn't see you yesterday, man. I'm glad to hold up. Jay Jackson. Man, I miss y'all yesterday, man. So it's a few people came on. Yesterday. People in Dallas and people around, and people who were out of town. Like I'm out of town, but I just, Jay, I'm just glad to hear you all right, man. I'm serious, man. I was sitting there saying, because my partner called me this morning and said, Hannah. But you know what, though? Dedrick, I'm glad you're here. Jay Jackson, I'm glad you're here. Trey, you got to help me. Trey. You got to help me with this one. Friend of mine who son went to school with my son. And he watched the work that I put in with my son. And he watched it. He was there all on the way. How is it that he called me now when his sons are seniors, getting ready to go be a senior year? Now he need help with them. So now we behind the 8 ball. It might be it might be 20,000 attendees, but ain't but about 40, 50 of them worth it. But people killing me talking about 20. There ain't no 20,000 good ones. That's all I can say. I'm gonna leave it right there. But I was just thinking about something. Why? And sometimes you want to go off and do things your own. But if you done watch the blueprint, at least follow the blueprint. They still running around in these bullshit ass trying to tell us the live period. Dude, the live period for the coaches who come in to see the players they want to see. Your son gonna be in the back gym somewhere. You're going all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska. They're playing a tournament, spending all this money. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. Been there, done that. I already know what I'm talking about. But y'all got to help me with this one, big coach. Big coach, you didn't leave me your number. Evidently, you don't want no help, big coach. You know, let me make. Big coach has not sent me an email so he don't want to learn that. He won't stay there. He all right. It ain't as bad as you talking about, big coach. It could be as bad as you thought about it, because you would have called me immediately. You would have sent me your number and emailed me immediately. But it goes back. Just think. It goes back to what I was talking about the other day. What, yesterday? Because somebody sent me something. Why is my things freezing up? Somebody sent me something. That's why I got people. I got people that imparted my life. You think that's it, big coach? I mean, that Dedrick Carr. But at least you should have what? No, he saw me in the gym. Coach, the man knew I was at school at 6 o'clock in the morning before school started every day with my son. Because my son, his son go to school, my son, they told him. And he know all of this. But they still don't want to follow the blueprint. I'm looking for something from yesterday. And I'm going to repeat it every day, Dedrick, because you weren't on here yesterday. But Dedrick, yesterday and on Thursday, by the way, on Thursday, what's that, July 9th, that's tomorrow, free basketball clinic. If you got some free basketball clinic at A-Leaf High School, the Vernon Dean Foundation is putting it on. They teaching your kids financial literacy, and a mental health expert would be there to talk with your kids. It's a free camp, a complimentary camp of the foundation that I am a board member of, called the Vernon Dean Foundation. Look it up and see all the positive and wonderful things we're doing. And it's but somebody sent me some yesterday, Daryl Barnes. I'm glad you're here. Melvin Dews, everybody say, Melvin Dews, I'm still on the West Coast. I was worried about you yesterday. Melvin Dews, hold on, this is Melvin Dews. Well, I didn't see you yesterday. But somebody sent me some yesterday and is resonating with me. He said, Robert, I watching what you're doing. I see what you've been doing. most of your life. He said, but I've found that in fighting for black people, the toughest opponent is black people. There's your car. When he said, I found that in fighting for black people, our toughest opponent is black people. I'm going to just let that resonate. But I was just thinking about this, right? Just thinking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, summer basketball land. Hold on, y'all. I didn't even plug my computer up. Y'all better be glad I looked at that warning sign. That show would have popped right off. Oh my God. I ain't never made that mistake. Did you? Why? And the first thing they say is a lie period. Sir, every weekend is live for you because your son is not Division I caliber players. So every weekend is live for you. But you getting a group of kids to go all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska, to be put in a back gym. That's called hustling backwards. And I was just thinking about that. Brandon, oh my girl, all my people, I got all my people here. Brandon, his mom says, man, mama got Brandon over the house. Brandon, don't you be over there wearing the hell out your mom. Glad to hear Brandon. Glad to see Barry McDonald. Brandon, I proposed a question yesterday, and we're going to talk about this over and over and over and over again. Because Brandon, we got to figure this out. Because I got some more stuff I got to share with you, Brandon. Brandon, this gonna be some. We're gonna talk about sports, but I got to give you some. Ain't no use us talking about sports. They want us talking about sports, so they don't want us to see this, Brandon. Brandon, like Davis Copperfield. Brandon, I'll never forget, Brandon. I'm sitting there on the front row, me and my son, and the car is right in front of me. I know that damn car didn't disappear, but I couldn't see it no more. So, but he probably had me looking somewhere else, and the car was, I don't know. No, see. No, that ain't it. See, Melvin Dudes, you didn't hear what I said. And I know you didn't because of your response. And I'm going to put it up on the board. You didn't hear what I said. And I got a reason. You said, let me put it back up there. See, y'all, that's why I love this show. Hold on. It's coming back up there. You know, it's just taking this little time. You said, yeah, we know it all, need it all, and hate to see anyone have it. That wasn't what I said, Melvin Dude. You didn't listen. See, now I know I got to repeat stuff several damn times because we don't listen. Share the show, everybody. We don't listen. I ain't saying nobody hate nobody. I ain't saying nobody. That ain't nobody. This hate ain't got nothing to do with this. This ain't got nothing to do with this. Barry McDonald, I want you to hear these words clearly. Somebody sent this to me. He said, I found that in fighting for black people, your toughest opponent is black people. It ain't talking about we know it all and we need it all and we hate to see anyone have it all. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't that easy. I'm not gonna let you get. I need you to think. I'm not gonna let you get off with that one. It's got to be bigger than that. Got nothing to be with. You know it all. Why are we our toughest opponents? Because we know it all and we need it all and we hate to see anybody have it all. Somebody that's helping you, somebody that's fighting for you, and you are their toughest opponent. I'm fighting for this summer basketball community, Brandy, and you know I have been. And the people that's fighting me are the people in the basketball community who I'm trying to help. So what you saying? They know it all. What you saying? They need it all, and they hate to see anyone have it all. What? Help me out. Clarify that one for me, Melvin. Dude, maybe you got something for me that I missed. Malcolm, y'all. I mean, no, Malcolm, you cool. Brandy, did you hear what I said, Brandy? I know you're at Mama's house, Brandy. I know you're at Mama's house, but. Brandy, this been on my mind. Brandy over at the school, fighting for the students at the school that's going to help all the students at the school. And the people who she fighting to fight the school, bro, and the damn parents fighting her. The black parents fighting her because she trying to fight on behalf of the black parents' kids. Is that because we know it all, we need it all, we hate to see anybody have it all? Y'all talk to me, man. Y'all mighty quiet over there. I'm going to move on. Boy, you know what? I learned something. If you're not pissing people off, you're doing something wrong. No. What's up, Raymo? I ain't saying it's happening all the time. I want you to explain it to me, Melvin Dudes. You just talking about yes. I don't want, well, yes to what? Reginald Simpson, yes to Russ. What you mean? You said it happens all the time, but why? How do some people don't know things will listen to any and everybody with some kind of opinion? That's a good one. But so because they listen to it, oh, I like that, Derek. Because they listen to other people with all these kind of opinions, that makes us our toughest opponent. Watch your mouth. Big coach. You can't call them babies mediocre. Don't call them. Well, then you should get them better. Nah, coach. You got to get them better, coach. Coach, they're gonna come to you mediocre. But by the time they get back, when they finish being around you, some should be changed about them kids. So you can't call these kids no, big coach. I see why you ain't called me. I understand why you ain't called me. You can't have that kind of attitude there. You can't. Because the kids are innocent in this thing. I done told you what Boo Williams said. It ain't the kids, it's the parents. We still got to get them better. What's up, D. Holcomb? We got to get them better, baby. But the man said, I found that in fighting for black people, your toughest opponent is the black people. Some black people are telling, man, Massa, old Robert Hatter down there trying to get us to go and be free and be ourselves and think for ourselves, Massa. That's what old Robert Hatter doing down there, Massa. That my baby Sonya. Oh my God, I've been worried about her. Hold on. This for Sonya, y'all right there. gotta be worried about my people, man. Y'all, yesterday I was worried about y'all. I'm out here laying on the beach and y'all out there making a beach. They're listening to so how do we get them to listen to the right people? But that's a long one. That's a long one. But you know what though? Have y'all noticed a term that I never throw out? When I'm talking about a high school player. You know how you hear these guys, man, that's a pro. That's a pro. Y'all notice that I never throw that term out. You know why? Because after 30 some years in this business, I know what a pro look like. I know what the habits of them, and I don't. I've been around for 30 years, so I've seen the misdiagnosis and the misinformation and the disinformation of people just looking at high school kids, and you don't know. We don't know if he's gonna be a pro or not. We don't know. But the next time somebody tell you a high school kid is an NBA player, see, pro and NBA, watch the words. Pro mean you can go overseas and play. I know a kid playing over in the UK right now in the British London Basketball League, making $20,000 a year because he don't want to give up the dream. But he's a pro. But the next time you tell some high school player, kids just he's an NBA player, remember this guy Drew Timmy, who was all everything in Texas and all everything at Gonzaga and all everything. That man is fighting for his NBA life in summer league right now. R.J. Hampton, who was is fighting for his NBA life right now. I was watching the summer league last night. These guys are fighting. While they hyping this other kid, Cooper Flag, up, they just hyping this kid up. He better be that damn good. That's all I can say. Let me see, son. You cannot teach people who think they. Oh my God! Hold on. My girl on here now, Sonya Howard. See, I love them Sonya Howard, Sonya Billingsley, them Sonyas. But Sonya Howard, somebody texted me yesterday, right before the show, and he said, Robert, I found out. He said, I found that in fighting for black people, your toughest opponent is black people. Do y'all know it was black people who was mad at Martin Luther King? See, y'all like him now, but his approval rating when he died was low. Even the people in my hometown, them stupid ass people down there, who he came down there to help, he was fighting for black people, and the black people, you come down here rustling up these good white folk down here in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. I studied the history. He was down there trying to help them. And the biggest problem came from them. It's a woman just stabbed him. A black woman stabbed the man. Came this far from the wrong artery, and he would have died. So, in this basketball community, I found out they're fighting for y'all. My toughest opponent is y'all, who I'm fighting for. Y'all still want to say, okay, I'm going to go put my kid on a plane, go to Lincoln, Nebraska, play in a back gym where ain't no coach talking about it's a live period. And I got a show like this, been telling you for 7 years, that's the stupidest damn thing to do. Martin Luther King said two of the most dangerous things in the world: sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. I hope things are better in Houston right now. Y'all don't understand. Y'all in my prayers. I thought about y'all all yesterday, all the night before. It's crazy. I hear about what's going on right now, and I just hope I can give you something. Because I got something for you, son. You shouldn't go nowhere today, Sonya Howard. You need to tell your boss, whoever there, I got to listen to this today. I'll come back and see it later. Oh, Sonya means wisdom? Okay, I didn't know that. I see I learned something today. So, let me go. Let me see where I want to go. Let me see where I want to go. A partner of mine called me this morning, right? He said, man, Cooper Flag killing. And when he said it, I knew he hadn't seen it. He went by what was said on social media. See, me, I sit there. Watch this. I saw this. Hold on. Marcus Spears, a black writer. I saw his tweet said, was Cooper Flag the best player on USA select team? 1 carat NBA head coach in attendance said yes. He didn't put a name on it. Didn't put a name on it. Okay. It's a black dude, Marcus Spears. So y'all, I didn't want to put all this stuff on the screen. Sonya, you got to help me with this one. Hold on, I'm gonna go somewhere. Y'all know I got somewhere to go with it. Let me see all these tweets. I'm gonna just go through all my tweets first. I just say Cooper Flag, young high school 17-year-old player playing on the USA select team. They're in Vegas right now, getting prepared, getting ready to go to Paris, France to play in the Olympics. Team USA. Share the show, y'all, because I'm going to give you some ain't nobody going to give you on no show. All right? So I get this one. Hold on. Let me get to all my Cooper Flags. I didn't even want to put them on my computer. All they was doing is bragging about this kid. Hype. And he might be that good. Your boy, Jeff Goodman, who always talking negative about the black coaches. Cooper Flag is such a well-rounded player. Does everything on the court. Terrific passer, rebound, elite shot maker. Can get a basket. The only part of his game that can really be critiqued is his perimeter shot. And much of that is because he hasn't needed the shot, shoot it from deep. This one made me mad. I should have showed it to y'all. But this one. Cooper Flag has taken over USA basketball scrimmage. Hits a three and then finish a tough putback. I'm going to come back to that one. Let me find it out. Duke commit. Cooper Flag on his scrimmage takeover against basketball youth. He talking about I'm confident in my ability and my skill. They say he took over. Cooper Flag has been hooping for the USA select team. He's only 17 years old. Let me go. Cooper Flag. Hold on. Projected #1 pick, overall pick. Cooper Flag stole the show during today's Team USA scrimmage. Multiple sequences. Wait a minute. At both ends of the court where Flag looked dominant. 17-year-old already looks the part of a franchise-changing NBA prospect against future Hall of Famers. Are y'all hear me? This coach, big coach, ladies and gentlemen. just asked me a question. I'm going to put it on the screen. He said, will the NBA try to push Cooper Flag like the WNBA pushed Kate Clark? What the hell you think I'm saying right here? It's the NBA putting this stuff out. What you think? Cooper Flag was getting busy at USA basketball scrimmage today. All these. Now, ain't nobody there. I got people in there. Ain't nobody called me and told me this. Said, how did he killing up here? Not one person. But y'all, was Cooper Flag the best player? Hold on. Let me keep going. And it went on and on and on and on and on and on. In that sequence, they talking about he was dominant. And they said he made plays on Drew Holiday. You know, one of the top defensive players in the league. And Anthony, what's his name? Anthony Davis. Right? I sit there and watched it myself. They got video of it. The whole stanza where they say he was killing. The boy was on the left side of the floor. And Drew Holiday forced him to the right side of the floor. Anthony Davis picked him up and he pulled up and hit a three. Anthony Davis took off. This is the sequence they talking about. Anthony Davis took off. Somebody threw a bad pass. If Anthony Davis had caught the pass, it would have been a dunk. Somebody threw a bad pass and it hit the rim. Because Anthony Davis was at the rim. It threw a bad pass and it hit the rim. Cooper Flag ran back down the court. Somebody shot a shot from the left wing. Cooper Flag got a putback and won. But if I didn't go and look at the whole sequence myself, I would have thought he was cooking like my partner said, man, that dude balling today. But he missed the damn free throw in a crucial part of the game. That putback, he missed the free throw, big coach. That cost it, that helped USA win the game. I mean, the other team win. Didn't nobody report that? Robert Hatter just saw that. Hold up. And I'm going to post that and give it to you. In case y'all want to see it yourself, I sent it to myself. Because my partner going to call and say, let me see. I'm going to give you the uncut 2 minutes in crunch time. We call it crunch time. They talking about he was dominating. Y'all heard all them down. He missed free throw. Then missed three shots after that. Loafed up and down the court. But they didn't print that. Let me put it up here. You know, y'all gonna we gonna quit letting these people. I done put it on YouTube. I put it on Facebook. I just put it. So you'll have it. Now I'm gonna go over to YouTube and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. That's why y'all got to watch people like CNN. Y'all CNN. Did y'all hold on. Let me explain something to y'all too. All you people who talking about but Robert, he lost the debate. He lost it. He ain't lost no debate. He debated against the Lions. But let me show y'all what I really researched and looked up. And y'all go do it too, in case I missed something. Hold on. Just in case I missed something. Okay? This media's anti-Biden noise is not an accident, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain to y'all. Yes, I'm leaving sports and I'm finna go to life. Because sports is a part of life. The CNN CEO is a Trump donor. The ABC CEO is a Trump donor. The CBS CEO is a Trump donor. Y'all look them up. The NBC CEO is a Trump donor. NSNBC CEO is a Trump donor. The New York Times CEO is a Trump donor. The Washington Post's owner is Jeff Bezos. Ain't no telling who he messing with. Wall Street Journal owner is Rupert Murdoch. Y'all know that's Fox. And you tell me that was a fair debate? Y'all go look it up. Then I went back and helped y'all out a little bit, because some of y'all, but I remember Reagan. It was a recession. Reaganomics. Bush Sr., it was a recession. Clinton, he balanced the budget. We had a surplus. Then we went back to George W. Bush, the Great Recession. Then Obama came, rescued the economy. We had growth. Then Trump adds $7 trillion to the deficit. Unemployment was at 14.7%. Then Biden rescued the economy, fastest economic growth in history. And we around here talking about a freaking debate. Go look it up, y'all. Don't just listen to me. Fact check. I got some. Hold up, I got some. Y'all, I'm intentionally not talking because I want y'all to listen to what I just said. And I don't mind them pushing Cooper flag. I just want y'all to be aware of what's going on. I ain't mad at Cooper flag. I ain't mad at Caitlin Clark. But I just want y'all to be aware. I don't care about what they talking about. I'm worried about what y'all thinking about. You feel me? But check this out. Let me see something. Why do... Because people ask me a question. I said, Robert, why do you think black people should intentionally or should be intentional about supporting other black people? Somebody asked me that. But when they asked me that, you know what I told them? I said, you know why I think we should be intentional about supporting other black people? Because this question is not asked of any other ethnicity. It's not. In the Asian community, the dollar circulates 25 times before they give it to anybody else. In the Jewish community, it circulates 17 times. In the Latino community, 12 times. In the white community, 9 times. See, for black people, we have our check about 30 minutes before we give it to somebody else, before we give our money to somebody else. That's why we got to be intentional. That's why we have to be intentional. Y'all, I got some stuff I got to share with y'all today. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. But what time is it? I'm gonna take out this time right now. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, I do want to send that. Hold on. I'm gonna go here. Before I get back in sports, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Sign so you can take this on back. Because I need all y'all right now. I need all y'all right now. I need y'all. Let's see. Somebody called me this morning. Very smart man. Very. I mean, and he said, Robert, I must admit, I didn't know anything about the 2025 project 2025 until you told me. He said, now everybody talking about it since Taraji B. Henson, but you were talking about it way before that. He said nobody else had explained. I said, so this what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna give you something, and I need you to share it with your people. Okay, I'll give you something that I didn't do. Because some of y'all ain't read it. I already know it. Some of y'all ain't read it. And you know why I know it, you ain't read it? Because it's the 900-page document. Let me explain something. My thing is, how do we prepare ourselves for November and the election? There's so many of us in our community who are polarized. Even my son was questioning debate. He never talked about nothing. He talked about damn debate. But I don't want the reality of what happens after. See, there's so many of us out of the community are polarized. But I don't want after the election, I don't want this to pulverize us. We're polarized now, but I don't want what happens after the election to pulverize us. So I want to talk to you about this 2025 project. I'm going to just give it to you right quickly so you can have it. There has been great discussions and great debates about the presidential debate that took place between John Trump and Joseph Robinette Biden. You didn't know his name, Robinette Biden, Joseph. I want to really amplify what has not really been discussed so that we will understand critically what's at stake. And there's a lot at stake. Y'all got me? If you have not heard of the Project 2025, I'm sorry, it is a 900-page document. Now, it's finna hear it right now. That has been released primarily. Mark, do you know who released this thing? It was released primarily by the Heritage Foundation. Look them rednecks up. The Liberty University. If a black person or a black athlete go play at Liberty University again in their damn life, and other partner organizations. Liberty University, y'all. Who is that thing founded by? What's that by the one of that? What's that damn old evangelist? That old evangelist preacher? I forgot it. One of them damn preachers. But what I have to underscore to y'all is there is an African American who is part of the compilation of this committee. You didn't know that, did you? Ain't nobody to mention that to y'all, have it. And that person is Dr. Ben Carson. So I want you to be mindful of what is at stake if you don't vote. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm going to set this one out. You set the Hillary one out. Your lying asses. And voted for that damn fool instead of Hillary. And look what that got you. And I ain't trying to scare you. I'm trying to inform you. All I'm finna give you now is information. Y'all do with it what the hell. Cause hold up. Y'all already know. My partner told me. What did he tell me? Hold up. Let me find it. Hold up. He said something. Other day. Hold on, because I want to get it right. I like to get my stuff right. My partner said, Robert, I found out that fighting for black people, your toughest opponent is black people. Hey, y'all. Y'all don't need to be my toughest opponent. Y'all don't need to be my toughest opponent again. I don't need y'all to be my toughest opponent today. I don't need it. Let me give you something. All of this, what I'm going to give you now, is in that 900-page document. But so, what is the plan and the prospectus of the Republicans they want to put in place in the first 120 days if Trump wins this presidency? They ain't waiting around and playing with you black ass folks, right? I am compiling some notes, and when I get all of them in one spot, I'm gonna make sure I make it available to you, right? All these notes of this 900-page document, right? What are the talking points so that we can share it with your friends and with your families? Okay, Mark, you need to listen right now, Mark. You don't need to be typing right now. Only thing you need to be typing now is amen. I need you to listen because I know you think you got all the information. I'm finna give you some more information. Finna give you some more. I want you to share this with your family and friends. Please stay with me because I have to run through these bullet points. Sonia, I hope you're still there. Because our people die from a lack of knowledge. But today we're going to live, right? Here is the Republican agenda. All you black ass people talking about y'all Republicans. If Republicans are voting against your interests, are doing things against your interests, are doing things, then you can throw to the Republic. Be a human being. But let me keep going. In terms of what it is that they want to put in place if President Trump is elected. Former President Trump, as his custom, has denied knowing anything about this document. Let me give me some water now. But I want you to know. I want you to know that 20 of his former staff and advisors are part of this team, part of this committee. Did y'all hear what I said? 20 of he didn't deny, you know they're lying this moment. He has denied that he got anything to do with this document. But 20 of his staff and his advisors are part of the team. But he don't know nothing about it. Here is why it is that you cannot take November for granted. We are not voting for personalities. We are voting policies. I know you like Trump. I know you like the way he can brag and grab on a girl's crotch. And don't nothing happen to him. I know, because some of y'all wish y'all can get away with it. I know. But I want to share with you this, I want you to do it with all your family. I want you to share this with your friends, your sorors, and your fraternity brothers. All right? At the boule, they should be they should be talking about this there. You responsible for the boule. Let me get it to you. So that they know exactly what is taking place. Y'all ready? Number one, listen to me carefully. It is their intention, if they come into and seize power, number one, in the first 120 days, they will raise taxes for the working class. If you're not sure who that is, that mean you, that mean me, that mean us. Okay? If you're not sure, because some of y'all think I'm not the working class. I make the they gonna raise taxes, Crystal, for the working class. That's in the first 120 days. They want to eliminate, listen to me, all labor unions so that those that are part of the working class will not be able to negotiate their wages, will not have a voice, and will not be able to speak out about duress and how it is that they're being treated at their jobs. He got 20 of his former employees and advisors and staff members on it. Trey, Trey, he got 20 of them. He's the lying sack of shit. Y'all, this is a direct aim at black people. They want to raise the retirement age. They want to raise the retirement age, y'all. You know why? Knowing that black people, black men lead and black women secondly lead here in death. So we're gonna raise the death so his old ass can die off, her old ass can die off. And we ain't got that. They don't have that. We ain't got to worry about that. Crystal, clowns like Lawrence Taylor and Herschel Walker and any other black ass celebrity, we don't tolerate them and even worry about them on this show. Who in the hell is Lawrence Taylor? Y'all ain't following. Ain't nobody following no damn Lawrence Taylor. Amber Rose, Sexy Red. But somehow stupid ass people. I like Lawrence Taylor and he like Trump. Martin Luther King, I'm gonna get back to what I did, but Crystal, you brought up something. Martin Luther King said the two most dangerous things in the world are the dangerous people in the world. Dangerous thing is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Share the show, y'all. This need to be shared. Let me keep going. This is a direct aim at black people. They want to raise, I told you, they want to raise the black men lead the country of minorities in terms of who died first. So if I raise the retirement age, he can't get his Social Security, his ass is gone and died. They want to raise the retirement. You want to ask why? Those of you with aging parents, those of you who are getting older, you need to write this down. They want to take away Social Security. They want to take away Social Security, y'all. That money they've been taking out of you all since you was a little old bit ass kid, and when you first 16 years old, and they all of that they won't take away that. They want to cut. I need you to hear this. They want to cut Medicaid. Let me repeat it again. They want to cut Medicaid in this document. In the first 120 days, they want to raise the cost of prescription drugs, so many of our seniors have to choose between medication or food. Senator Raphael Warnock, y'all don't know, he fought ferociously to lower the cost of insulin. For those who have diabetes, they want to raise it back up. The insulin is at an all-time low in history because of what the Biden administration with Raphael Warnock helped lower. Joe Biden was behind that. See, Joe Biden, like what Plies said, y'all need to learn how to brag a little bit, damn, some goddamn time. I want you to hear this. Y'all got to hear this now. They want to end free lunch. They have already sat down with the Department of Agriculture, right? And those who behind the economic eight ball, so to say, should be able to live, they say, here it is, on $6 worth of food a day. $6 of food a day. They want to ban Black and Latino studies from public universities aimed at African Americans. This is so important. This is so critical. The same people who claim to be pro-life, they want to extend the scope and reach of the death penalty. They saying enough Black people are not being killed for us. They saying enough Latino brothers. They ain't enough of them being killed. So we want to expand the death penalty. I need you to hear this now. I know you ain't heard it. I know you ain't heard it. Y'all have been reading. I need you to hear this. They want to put in the Constitution what is a traditional family. And the consequences, they want to alienate single mothers. They want to alienate single mothers. Some of the greatest women God ever put on earth. This is again an age-old white supremacy trick that they have been endeavoring to do. They want to defund. If you can imagine this, they want to defund Homeland Security and the FBI. Yo, these people are serious. I wonder why. So the Homeland Security and the FBI don't find out what their ass doing when they're having these Klan rallies, when they're having these hate killings, and y'all, if y'all listening to me, if y'all don't think this not serious, this is a 900-page document. It's called Project 2025. I want you to put it in caps. Listen to this. They want to legally use the military to end protest. All that old George Floyd stuff y'all was doing, that Freddie Gray stuff y'all was doing, all of that. Yeah. So protest gathering, whether it's in Washington, D.C., whether it's in Ferguson, Missouri, whether it's in Baltimore, Maryland for Freddie Gray, whether it's in Chicago, if there's a protest, they want to be able to use the military to disband protests, not the local police. They want to create a mass deportation. A mass deportation. I want you all to know all of those people who are illegally are not Black and not brown. Many of them are Eastern Europeans. They come from Ukraine and some of them countries, right? Those are not the ones that they talking about. They ain't talking about deporting them. In this mass deportation, they are our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. They want to ship them all back without any pause. Mass deportation. They want to ban all Muslims from coming to the United States. Now, this is the same place that claims to have the Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty up there, right? That's what makes America great. is that it's a multi melting pot of many different cultures and different ethnicities and many different nationalities. They want to do a unilateral ban on all Muslims. It is their intention. And this is in writing, ladies and gentlemen. This in writing. They don't care if your black ass see, because they know you ain't gonna do nothing. They think you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm sorry. It is their intention. This is in writing to stack the Supreme Court. Unless you have been under a rock, you need to know that the Supreme Court has made it being homeless in America now an arrestable offense. To be homeless, you can now be arrested if you are found outside sleeping on the street for a crime of not having nowhere to live. This same Supreme Court that Trump put 3 of them on, and if he win, he gonna put 2 more because they gonna force 2 of them to retire so he can put 2 young ones on there. This is the same Supreme Court, ladies and gentlemen, that said Donald Trump would be president as if he were really would be king. If he the president, he would be the king. This in writing. Did he commit any crime? Is not if he commit any crime is not prosecutable because of his position. King Trump. All of this is in Project 25. Why I'm reading this? I don't want you to be shaken. I don't want you to be moved. I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be unnerved. I've given you 15 points of a 900-page document, Project 25. And then I went and read Psalms 25. I ain't gonna go there. Y'all got to go do that on your own. I want you to circulate this into your community. I want our community has to be armed with what they're dealing with. Whenever, listen, what I've learned, whenever black people stick together, we never lost. When it was they tried to leave us in the back of the bus, we stuck together. We never lost. When they tried to ban us from the water fountain, we never lost. When they tried to give us substandard education, we never lost. When they tried to alienate where it is that where we could live, we never lost. Whenever we do this, whenever we come together, we can do amazing things. Absolutely. Brother had a family. What's good? I hope all the folks, yes, we're good. Everybody, a lot of people checked in good. A lot of people haven't checked in. But y'all, I had to give y'all that today. I had to. We got a football camp this Thursday, tomorrow. No, this Thursday. Football camp. Wait a minute. Yeah, football camp. Thursday, the 11th. Day after my birthday. My birthday tomorrow. So y'all get my presents and stuff ready. Uh, the Vernon Dean Foundation that I'm on the board, they're giving a free football camp at A-Leaf High School, Crump Stadium, 9 a.m. to 11 to 1 p.m. We are going to have a financial literacy expert out there to talk to our kids. We're going to have a mental wellness person out there, Tara Petty, talking to our kids. Vernon Dean, three-time NBA, three-time NFL Super Bowl guy. He's been in the Super Bowl 3 times. He won through 2 of them. Hatter, do you know if there would ever be a time when the Voting Rights Acts ever be challenged or shut down? Just throwing it out there. Crystal, it's on the ballot. It's up there now. It's about the Supreme Court is about to shut that shit down right now. That's why I'm saying we ain't playing. You can't be playing with these people. They trying to take that to the Supreme Court now. Just ain't got there yet. Good question. Think about what you just said, Chris. You said, how does this time they're going to shoot down the Voting Rights Act? And then we got young people out here. Man, I just ain't going to vote. I can't believe Joe Biden. He was stuttering. He did. How the hell you going to talk to a line? Have y'all ever been into a conversation with a mother just lying and lying and lying and lying? Man, come on, man. It wasn't his. How could he do in 90 minutes what it took all the newspapers and CNN to correct in 4 or 5 days? They had to go fact check it, then they come back. And let me remind you, just in case you wasn't on the show earlier, because I want to give you the exact things, and I want you to go and look it up, because I might have missed something. I might have missed something, because I need your help on this. But CNN, that's what the debate was on, with stupid ass Damon Bash and soft ass Anderson Cooper. The CEO of CNN is a Trump donor. ABC, the American Broadcast Company, the CEO is a Trump donor. CBS, the CEO is a Trump donor. NBC, the CBS CEO is a Trump donor. NBC, the CEO is a Trump donor. The New York Times, the CEO is a Trump donor. The Washington Post is owner Jeff Bezos. Ain't no telling what he's doing. And the Wall Street Journal is owned by Rupert Murdoch. Fox. Media shapes our culture. That's why I keep telling y'all can't. That's why I tell y'all need to share this show. It ain't for me. I know this shit. Somebody out here don't know it. One of your friends over there, they just, man, after the debate, I mean, somebody talk about, man, where did Biden die? So goddamn what? Excuse my language. So what? Let him die. Kamala Harris gonna be the president then. Well, y'all, you know, let me switch over. Let me talk a little bit about USA basketball, and I'm gonna come back, y'all. I just had to get away from that sometime. USA basketball, the Olympic schedule is out July the 28th. Serbia versus United States, July the 31st. USA versus who is that? Who is this country? I don't know, France. I'm sorry. Um, and then on August the 2nd, USA versus Portugal, I guess. Nope. Yeah, might be Portugal. I don't know. That's the way they got it. So um, their group stage for basketball in Paris, like we're in the USA. When there was Serbia, Puerto Rico, and South Sudan. So I'm excited. Anytime you have that many talented players in the same uh, room, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I get excited about it. Ironically, all the media outlets, yeah, 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 yeah. Biden could keep with those, like Biden couldn't keep up with their lies. I know he could. Yes, they were lying. They would, yes, 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 yeah. The man just lying all over the place. God damn. Hold up, man. Y'all y'all younger than Biden. Put yourself in that position. But what else we got? What else we got? I got, it's something else I wanted to tell y'all. Um, did I tell y'all? Cause somebody was telling me about cause I was saying how sometimes people don't agree. Yeah, I don't mind. When you're doing shows like this, people have their opinions. But partner told me today. He said, Robert, if you're not pissing people off, you're doing something wrong. So I need to start pissing y'all off a little bit more. I probably need to start picking y'all off. But you know what though? Uh, I was thinking about summer basketball. Always, I don't know why I'm always thinking about summer basketball. And probably one of the reasons is why I think about it all the time is when I go in these gyms and I'm looking at the people, and most of them are black. 90% of them. And when I, so I'm black, so I'm always talk about things from my perspective, nothing against nobody else. I froze. God, I froze that time. Nothing against nobody else. I hold on, let me make sure all my vitals are right. No, I'm good. My daughter said I was talking too loud. The hardest people to be a success are children of success because they don't have the same kind of hunger to find that kind of drive and not rest on your parents' success, but to get it on your own. I was thinking about our culture. I was thinking about Black American culture. It's the smallest and youngest culture group on the earth. I don't know if y'all know that, but I'm talking about America. But it's the most influential because we ain't been over here that long. All these other people been living everywhere else, all over the world. But over here in America, a lot of us been living over there as kings. But when we came over here, they switched the dynamic on us. So we're young. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, we just make stuff up. We like to take things and make them look cool, summer basketball, and then we just put them down, just put them down. And the white people will say, "Oh, let me have this." So the infrastructure. There's a loss from being innovative. We don't own a car company and tech company and all of these things. We don't own none of that. Talking about as a whole. Let's take a look. I was thinking about this. Some people were telling me, showing me. Grandmaster Flash. Somebody said the first time he DJ'd on 2 turntables and a mixer. Right? Somebody should have pulled him into a room and said, don't show another person what you just did. Let's go figure out how to build the turntables and the mixers. I want y'all to juxtapose this into summer basketball. Everybody that's going to do this is going to need that. Fast forward, companies like Pioneer, Techniques, Serato, they own the DJ culture. But Grandmaster Flash came up with the concept, with talent. He came up with the thing and just put it down. And the white folks came and picked it up. Is anybody out there? Hold up. My mic must be hidden. Is anybody out there with me? I understand what I'm talking about right now. Crystal, can you understand? Do you know what I'm talking about right now? Yeah, I just shifted from Joe Biden right now. I'm gonna go back. We'll go back. But I just shifted. Because it's something we need to understand too. Summer basketball, the coach is black, the kid's black. But the people that owns a lot of the big tournaments and a lot of the big, they're white. So to us, the black people, so it's a black man's game and a white man's business. Nothing against the white guy. Follow me now. Whoever owns the infrastructure owns the culture. If I say who owns hip hop right now, I would have to say it's Pioneer, Techniques, Serato. That's the people who make the keyboards, the drum machines, the people who make the spray paint cans. Whoever owns the infrastructure is who really owns the culture. Do we, that is Moody, do we own the infrastructure? Do we own the infrastructure? In summer basketball, do we own the infrastructure? Everybody had to have a rental car. We don't own that. Everybody had to have a hotel. We don't own that. Everybody had to have a gym. We don't own the gym. We don't own the infrastructure. Why am I freezing up? Hold on. Trey, I want you to follow. Trey, I'm talking to our next generation because I don't want them to not be able to benefit from their talent. Watch this now. So fast forward. His two turntables and the mixers is now a piece of hardware that other people sell. I'm going to get there, Malcolm. People should be DJing on the Flash 5. Let me go to another camera. This camera might be not be as good, but hold on, let me see. Let's see if this camera got it down. Let me see. Let's see if this camera better. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that. Look dark. It's coming back. It's a valuable message, man. This message is so valuable. Um, so valuable. There I am. I said the same about LeBron and Bronny whining. You mad or jealous of LeBron's chess business move? But the wealthy white families still own many of the professional sports. What? Many? All of them. Yeah. Oh, you said winning, not whining. Winning. Yeah. Let me go here, Chris. Let me keep going, Chris. I like that. I like that. This guy, everybody should be DJing on a Flash 5 and should be worth, this guy should be worth $6 billion sitting on in some mansion being the godfather of DJing. Because he cranked this stuff up. But he just wanted to be cool. We got to take the coolness, y'all. Oh, you said whining? Okay. 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 I didn't understand it. Hold up. I didn't understand how that got. I said the same thing about LeBron whining. You mad or jealous of LeBron? Oh, okay. The people whining about LeBron James. Yeah. We can't do nothing about them people whining about it. Well, baby, they can't help it. Why is I got you. I got you now. I didn't understand it at first, but I got you now. I'm finna help you out. I'm finna help y'all out. I'm gonna give y'all some before we get out of here. He just wanted to be cool. Y'all, we got to take the coolness and make it work. When people like Isaac Hayes was putting TVs and refrigerators in his car in 71, and now Rolls Royce like say, yeah, that's cool. And they putting them in their cars. Or when Master P was putting a PlayStation and a TV in the headrest long time ago and poke holes in the ceilings with LED lights. And now every Rolls Royce, every Mercedes Benz, when you get to the top of the line, has been, using this technology. We're giving away all this creativity and intellectual property with no infrastructure ownership. In this book, I forgot this guy name. Uh, uh, he was talking about being talented and broke. Got the guy's name. It's called Nero, Hero, something like that. How do we monetize what we exude naturally? See, sometimes people are looking for ideas that are outside of themselves because we have not figured out how it is that we can market ourselves because we're looking outside of us without prostituting ourselves. We have to think infrastructure first. My young people, I hope y'all hear me. Y'all notice how I'm putting this valuable message on with this political message on the same show? Before you think of a way you can make a car look fly, somebody got to buy the car. Somebody got to build a car. Somebody got to build a car company. Who's going to build an application? Who's going to build a record label? I was watching the Stocks documentary. The Stacks documentary, right? And I saw them all at the what you call it, the BET Awards, the face, Babyface and uh, L.A. Reid. They were uh, they were there to honor Usher. And I thought about it, y'all. I'm sitting around. Y'all got to understand. A lot of people go to concerts. I mean, y'all go to these things and they look around. They excitement. You know what I was thinking about when I saw them all on the stage? What I was thinking about? It made me think. LaFace had a separate office in Atlanta. I knew all the people, the head people at LaFace. I used to be in Atlanta a lot. Matter of fact, I had a place in Atlanta. At the time, L.A. Reid had Outkast, Usher, TLC, and all of these great artists. And then he did something and he got a job offer from Arista Records. Instead of owning, they gave him a job. Y'all got to hear me on this one. And one thing he did, he signed Pink, the girl called Pink, right? He signed a white artist and sold 4 million albums with that white artist. And the powers to be in the industry, they said, whoa, 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 whoa. No, sir. You were good over there in R&B, but now you coming over here. So he sold his record label. They bought him out. He was the boss. He sold his label. They hired him to run Arista. And then they fired him. And they got to keep the label. Not him. They kept it. So if you think about it, it's rough. It's rough. Because I'm thinking about it now. If you think about it, if LA never sells, LaFace, he still gets the second Pink album, which sold 16 million. He gets that 8701. He get Confessions. He still got Speaker Box. He still gets Justin Bieber. He still gets Sierra. He gets Jeezy, Rick Ross, The Dream, Rihanna, 21 Savage, and Future. LA would have been the biggest record company on the planet. LaFace. Call it LA. LaFace. But you have to understand, we're often taught in business is to build your business and sell your business, which is true sometimes. Business are built to be sold. But it's also, you got to know when to exit and know how to exit for the value that you exit. Boy, I'm giving y'all some stuff today. What's up, Ellie Bill? Ellie Bill, I'm trying to teach us how we got to get in this summer basketball structure. We got all the players, we got all the coaches, we got everything, but we don't have the infrastructure. Can we figure out a way? If we have a tournament here, we ain't got no hope. Can we find somebody to own a hotel? Is it some black-owned hotel? That's a good one, Crystal. Crystal, I can't say. Because Crystal asked the question, do you think Bob Johnson should have sold BET? I have mixed emotions about it because it made him and his wife billionaires, and both of them are going off to successful being billionaires. So it helped them. It didn't help the culture, but it helped them. So me, I would have liked it to own BET. But that's just me. Bob Johnson's a way smarter man than me. But that was a good question. I don't know, Crystal. I don't know. But let me keep going. And maybe Bob knew when to exit. But BET is still going on strong. So maybe he might have sold it for $2 billion. Maybe it's worth, I don't know. But think about it, Trey. If we own a hotel, we own a rent-a-car place. We already got a rent-a-car person, my Kessa Charles. She owned a rent-a-car place. We got one gym owner, probably. Maybe there are two black. So we do it at the black gym. What else we need? We got the infrastructure, except the hotel. Yeah, it ain't, yeah. BT ain't black owned. I'm gonna tell you something else ain't black owned. I'm finna break your heart in a minute. But Trey, are you thinking? Trey, we got to put this kind of stuff in our young people's head so that we'll own one in the future. You follow me? We just can't. Somewhere it's got to stop. What if somebody had told me and you this, Trey, when we were young? Watch this, Chris. See, we got a hotel. So we got a partnership with that hotel. Look like I'm freezing up on y'all. I hope y'all can hear me though. I don't care about the picture. Y'all got to hear these words. A wise man told me, Clutch, what Clutch Sports, what you meant by Clutch Sports? Tell me, you just mentioned something. Curtis George, why you write Clutch Sports on the screen? Tell me why. Come on now. Come on, quick now. We ain't got about 20-some more minutes to go. Clutch, you put it up there. Tell me what you mean. So, the enemy of greatness is impatient. Everybody want it now, and we want a microwave and not the crock pot. Yeah, Clutch is not black owned anymore. Absolutely, Curtis George. It's owned by United Talent Agency. LeBron and Chris Paul sold to this company and let Chris Paul, the same thing they did with LaFace. Thank you, Crystal. We're almost done. Thank you, Joy. Quick, Curtis Joy. The enemy of greatness is impatience. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants it now, y'all. To stay in it and have a long distance vision. To say, don't cash me out yet. I want to stay inside just a little longer. How do you find the patience when you come from the shadow of poverty? It's interesting. It's interesting. Y'all like that? So I go back to my question from yesterday, trying to find it. My partner sent me. A boutique hotel. I don't know if it'll fit a whole group of team, but we have to use them. We got to use more than one. Yeah, we got to have enough rooms to feature a tournament. We just fill that room every time. We got to fill that hotel up. But my guy told me, he said, man, I found out that in fighting for black people, your toughest opponent is black people. That kind of got me a little bit. Yeah, it kind of got old Rob. I can't play with you. It kind of got to old Rob. Where am I? Y'all don't understand. I be having so many things that I be. See, when I have these experiences, what I do, I ain't gonna tell y'all. Look, I write this stuff down. I can't remember all this stuff. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I told this story. Yeah, I'm just going make sure I didn't miss nothing. But I wanted to talk about this too because I know tomorrow is Women Rock Wednesday. The countdown begins. Getting ready to witness the ultimate clash of talent as the WNBA All Star meet the U.S. Women National Team. So in their All Star team game, the All Star game, instead of them playing against each other this year, because it's an Olympic year, they gonna play against on the 20th. The WNBA All Star is gonna go against the U.S. national team, uh, and people on the national team: Nafisa Collier, Kalia Cooper, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Sabrina Ionescu, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Elisa Thomas, Asia Wilson, and Jackie Young. And the All Stars, the NBA All Stars, gonna be Tawana Bonner, Alea Boston, Caitlin Clark, Alicia Gray, Derica Hamby. She can play. I like the way she play. Brianna Jones, who she play for? I ain't just watched her that much. John Quell Jones, she just be pushing people around. She's a big bully. I don't like her game. Callie McBride, Kelsey Mitchell, Arike Ogumake, uh, Neka Agumake. Oh no, Arike Agumawale. Neka Agumake. Sorry, and Angel Reese. Those young ladies gonna compete, and that's unique. Trey, Trey, I ain't gonna tell you no Trey. I didn't know how they do that. Yeah, how it's only 10 rooms and describes itself as a death zone. No, we can't use that. Can't use no. But somebody sent me something, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. Let me see, can I make it bigger? Where could I send it and make it bigger? Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to make it big. Let's see. Let's see something. Let's see something. It's taking too long. I guess it came. Where did it go, though? Where did it go? It popped up. Guess it's going to pop up later. But somebody, y'all follow me on this one, okay? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let me see. Can I move it? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Can I move it? I want to move it. Can I take it and move it somewhere? Can I take it and move it somewhere? Please let me. My computer's not fast enough today. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let me read it to you. He said, let me put my glasses on. Maybe I put my glasses on, I can see a little bit better. All right. I want y'all to just imagine if you were a kid. You were born into a situation where your dad was super famous, super wealthy, and you, the kid, still had the drive to want to be able to accomplish things for yourself. This is LeBron James talk. He continued. I personally don't know if I would have been able to do that if the roles were reversed. He's talking about his son. What's up, Kevin? When I was coming up, I had no choice. I literally had no choice. I had to make it out for me, my mom, my family, my hometown, my city. Bronny has all the choices in the world. If Bronny want to stop right now, I never played basketball. I just wanted to be a gamer. I wanted to be a chef. I wanted to be nothing to whatever. He could have done that. People don't understand how hard it is and the commitment for him to be coming out of heart surgery less than a year ago for him to be able to be in the NBA. The kid, he's special. Yeah, we don't know how it is to be LeBron James and Bronny James. You know, I'm hearing all these people run their mouth talking about him, and I don't like it. But when I think about it, when I read that coming from a dad, a lot of people don't even mention that just a year ago he was fighting for his life. Even us, we don't mention. I don't see y'all mention it on the screen. Nothing against y'all. Y'all mean, you know, Sometimes we don't even think about it. We haven't even just thought about it. Just say, hey, this kid is fighting for his life. Kid fighting for his life. Just a year ago. Yeah, it's freezing up a little bit on. Yeah. It's just sometimes, y'all, we sometimes we got to think about, what if this was my son? What if this was my son? What if this was Kevin Allen's son? What if this was Darryl Barnes' son? What if it was Thaddeus Moody's son? Sometimes we got to personalize things. What if it was Curtis George's son? You know, what if? Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to correct this thing. I think I just got too much stuff running on this computer. But before I get out of here, hey, Jameson, glad to hear from you, man. But the NFL, I'm going to give y'all this. Kevin Allen, this is some information you can talk about on your show tonight. NFL teams that got paid, the owners split their TV revenue, and they split it before the year starts. Kurt Collins want to follow up on through for long-term gains. Project 2020. Build a culture and own the infrastructure. And who owns the news you depend on for your information. Great points to focus on and push forward the conversation. I like that. I got to take a picture of that. Because my computer ain't crazy. I got to take a picture of that. I like that. We're going to have our own Project 2025. Build the culture, and own the infrastructure. And who owns the news you depend on and your information. He said it was a great points to focus on and push forward the conversation with action for now and the next generation. Man, I'm glad I was able to even have that kind of input, Kurt. Kurt, they're telling me somebody was listening. Doc, thank you for listening. Because sometimes I'll be up here and I'll be talking and talking and talking, but now let's figure out how we can get this stuff done. We ain't going to call it Project 2025. We're going to call ours something else. Come up with our own. We ain't going to do like Jason Tatum, just steal up other people's stuff. But the NFL owners, man, each owner, it's 32 of them, they got one check for $404 million to their corporation. So that means they ain't being taxed like we taxed. That go to the court. Before they sold a ticket, before they sold a luxury suite, or a beer or a parking space, they just got their bread. $404 million each owner. Yet millions of fans be weeping for the owners every chance they get and mad at the players. Each of the 32 teams, let me repeat it now. Kevin, you can talk about it tonight. Each of the 32 teams received just over $400 million from the league office for the 2023 season. The tally is up 6 to 8% from the 2002 season. And the only reason we know this, y'all, because we wouldn't know this if it wasn't for the Green Bay Packers being owned by shareholders. So they have to divulge it. If the Green Bay Packers weren't owned by shareholders, we would never know all of this. This is exhibit 5,905 for why it's great to own an NFL team. Fans complain about players who are the ones they pay to see the players are demanding too much money. But no fan is complaining that the owner's sitting in an air-conditioned suite, getting checks for hundreds of millions of dollars a year after year, aren't demanding too much money. It's just so weird to me. And I've been talking about this for years. Yet they can't pay for real grass on a field and take care of the health needs of former players, and constantly try to milk every single last cent from municipalities for stadium projects. And they said they can't afford to fully guarantee contracts like the NBA does. Y'all, the salary cap in the NFL was $225 million last year. So right off the bat, they're making $179 million. How can they not afford to help keep real grass in their stadiums? Talk to me, somebody. I'm here. I'm here, baby boy. I'm here. I got to say something about the trainer. Somebody sent me something. Let me see. Somebody said the owner never takes a hit. That could and ability to walk and have the understanding. Yeah, absolutely. We have to figure out a way to be more compassionate toward one another as people. Yes, Sonia. I've decided that I'm going to make it my mission to be less critical of us, try to see the world through others' eyes. Wow. This woman just made my day. That's why I love y'all don't understand that's why I love women so much. Nothing against you guys. Just ain't nothing like a black woman. Best thing in the world. Best thing in the world. Best thing in the world. Best thing in the world, y'all. She said we have to figure out. I'm going to put it back up there. It's the first time ever a person ever came on this show. They might have thought it, but said things that she's hearing is making her aware now of how she could change her life. Unbelievable. I'm putting it up on the screen. It's just taking a little longer than I thought. I'm going to figure out why this thing is putting you back up there, Sign. I got to put that back up there. First time. She said, we have to figure out a way to be more compassionate toward one another as people. I've decided that I'm going to make it my mission to be less critical of us. Try to see the world through others' eyes. Sonya, you just put a battery in my backpack. You just put a battery in my backpack. I ain't gonna even talk about the grassroots trainers until tomorrow. But y'all, I'm gonna get out of here about 2 minutes earlier because I'm sick of this thing freezing up, and I'm gonna see y'all on tomorrow. Okay. Let's do it. Let's try this right here. Let's see. Let me see. Will it end? Let's see where the show end. But I had fun. I had fun today. I learned something today.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.